This has got to be one of the most vertically strenuous hikes I have ever done. Today, I'm hiking Lake of the Angels. Welcome back.
Wait, hold on a second. Got one thing I'd like to clear up first about this trail is that it is currently closed if you're watching this as of July 2019, possibly August 2019. Where the lake is, they're removing mountain goats because they are actually damaging the natural environment up there for their need for salt. The amount of salt content in this area doesn't really support these kind of goats, which were originally actually put there by hunters, if I recall. Anyway, here's the feature.
Further notices and alerts can be found at the Olympic National Park's website, posted right on the homepage. Lake of the Angels is a 6-mile hike with over 3,500 feet of elevation gain. You can find the trailhead by going up the Hamma Hamma Road all the way to this point right here. Elevation gain becomes steep after about a third of the way in. Maintenance for the footpath stops after 2 miles into the trail. This trail is hiked often enough where you will see a general footpath, fortunately. Any trail I deal with that is over 1,000 feet in elevation gain per mile I consider to be significantly steep. First mile of this trail is dedicated to Carl Putvin, a Camano Island resident that moved out to be a trapper in the Olympics. Heading out one day gathering supplies and then coming back home, he unfortunately died of exposure. He was buried where he died. Eventually his grave was moved a short distance to make way for a logging road. At this point, you've reached a logging road and are about a third of the way into the trail already. If there's any point in this part where you thought it was strenuous, that was just the warm-up. Any hike that gets this steep is going to limit how much footage I can get on the way up. The amount of fatigue that builds up simply makes it impossible for me to get any good footage. Once you've reached the far end of this basin, the trail is virtually going to go straight up for the next 800 feet of elevation gain, with a few points where climbing is needed. My group and I also got a late start in the day on this trail, and we would not be making it all the way to the lake. Luckily, we found a spot that would work for the night.
Look at what?
This is our following morning.
Oh.
An idea had come to mind. Rather than using up matches to try and light up the burner every single time we'll need it, why not try flint and steel?
Hell yeah!
I'll save you matches.
Yeah, buddy.
I think we're gonna use a flint and steel.
Yeah, for sure.
It's more badass too.
A fire, we're gonna need the matches for that. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
He needs a hand up.
Okay, I thought you'd give me like a good job. My God.
Pretty sweet, man.
You ruined it.
With less than a mile and only a few hundred feet of elevation gain left to get to the Lake of the Angels, we made quick work.
Nader, I present to you Lake of the Angels.
Oh, look at that.
The physical exertion put in to go up this amount of elevation gain in this kind of distance felt like a gateway into an area of disconnect. All the hustle and bustle that humans go through, and this place stays timeless.
No, we're good. Just don't approach.
Yeah, he's just looking at us, making sure we're not doing anything. Every now.
We're doing the same thing. We're looking at him, making sure he's not going at us. He's just doing. He's just.
Should get my phone back from this.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Getting a little too comfortable. That's when people want to see them. They want to see them when they got their big giant coat on. That's pretty entertaining to do it that way.
Oh, baby.
You think we need a fair wire right now?
Yeah, when we leave, I do not want the animals going through the tent. I'd rather them be messing around in the bushes here.
I mean, it's got its screen up. Imagine if even if it tried to be saying like,
What?
trying to get in there. It's like
What was that?
hitting the screen and
Like he's trying to make love to it or something?
I guess it'd make love to the screen, but it's just like it would have a hard time getting there. It'd just be like, well, this is pointless.
No, I don't think.
What exactly would it do?
I don't think goats are as into looking for processed food as other animals.
Afterthought. If your food is salty, the mountain goats will be sure to go after that.
Grass. That's
Sponsored.
what. What's the spot? Don't face plant in front of the camera. Don't do a Richard. Yeah.
That way Nader can spot you.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, the pure cliff line number. Yeah.
Wow.
This is pretty much the most difficult spot of the trail on your way up to the lake.
That looks easier on the way down.
Speak for yourself.
I go on my knees on that flat slab. Although you're wearing shorts.
Swedish spot right there.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to keep up to date with the latest adventures I go on in the Great Pacific Northwest, be sure to click subscribe.
Hey, you can start seeing the valley.
Yeah, it's standing out.